All right, let's start this room tour. All right, I'll start here first. And normally whenever I do a room tour collection, I always start at that corner where the Street Fighter figs are. And I'll try to cover as much as I can because I do have a lot of figs on display. Right here is a Marvel art canvas that I picked up at Hobby Lobby for a really cheap price. Here's a movie poster of one of my favorite movies of all time, The Wizard. Definitely in my top 5. Here's a wall scroll of my favorite anime, Bleach, that I picked up from Katsucon this year. And here are random figs displayed. There's a Joel and Ellie 2-pack from NECA. They're just chilling in the Bratz car that I picked up from TJ Maxx or Marshall's, one of those stores. Here's a cartoon classic of Cringer and Prince Adam. Biggie by Super 7. And in the turtle van, you got Darla and Link. And there's Bart and Bartman just chilling on top of the van. In the Batmobiles are random figs. I got 4 McFarlane. There's Jim Gordon. Come on, focus. Jim Gordon is driving. There's Soups, Batman, and Cyborg. There's Fisto and Evelyn from Motu, and Lino from Super 7. And here's a Snake Eyes that I had Kit Bash. I had used Night Thrasher's body. I forgot where I got the hands from. And the harness, the belt, and that thigh thingy is from, I believe, Deadpool. I forgot from which Deadpool, but I had painted the harness and belt. And I displayed it with 2 guns. Here's more figs on display. My only Hammond collection, the T-Rex. Here's my Nike collection. Don't got that much. And here's the starting lineup figs that I do have. I am missing Embiid and Jason Tatum. Right here are my graded comics. Here's King in Black, #1, graded 9.2. Spider-Man 1, 9.8. And the rest are going to be Chimley X-Men. They're all going to be graded 9.6. There's cover B. Cover C. And the last cover. The only one that I don't have out, that I don't have that's graded is the fold-over cover. But I do got some Happy Meals right there. Here's a Hello Kitty collaboration with Yu-Gi-Oh, Crocs, and the latest one is the Hello Kitty collaboration with Turtles. And a Happy Meal of a Happy Meal. Random Batwheels. Batmobile, the tumbler from Hot Wheels. And I do have my diecast displayed, not displayed, but stored in the box. But right here are 3 short boxes. This is gonna be where I have my Marvel comics. Right here, DC. And for comics, I do prefer DC for the story and the artwork, but I do like varieties, and these are gonna be independent. Yeah. And right here is a top loader binder, another binder, and right here are gonna be cards that are in top loaders and one-touch cases. And probably in the next clip, I'll show you guys the cards in my collection. Not all of it, but I'm just gonna point out my favorite ones. Right here are Pops. We'll go in the top shelf first. I got my Bleach Pops displayed, and the 2 Pops that always fall off is her, I forgot her name, and Ichimaru. And as you guys could see, I got the side of Ichimaru's face leaning on I forgot his name, I can't stand him, on top of his bow, just for balance right there. And I know there's more Bleach Pops that were released, but I don't need to get everyone, especially Ichigo. He has a lot of Pops. I just got a few of his. And there's, I don't know why I can't think of his name. Dang. My bad, y'all. I just been tired. Basically, while on vacation, because this is the 10th video. Because when I went on vacation, I challenged myself to see if I could do 10 videos in a row. My vacation started August 11th till today, and today's the last day. And here are the Pops. On the bottom shelf, there's Juju, Kobe. First chase I ever found, John Wick. There's a auto of Joy Koi. And there are some signed Pops from the voice actors of Makima. And you can pause it if you want to. Here's Chainsaw Man. And there's the side. Here's Gojo. And this is one of my favorite Pop. My coworker Keisha had gifted me this. I was totally surprised. It means I didn't expect her to give me anything. I don't expect nothing whenever it comes to my birthday. I just want everyone to do their best and, you know, find what they're looking for when it comes to collecting. Here's my only graded Ichigo Pop, signed by the voice actor of Johnny Young Bosch. Here's Sukunu. And shout out to my bro Erwin. This is my grail right here. For how many years I've been wanting this Pop, but it was just too expensive. I couldn't afford it. I mean, I had the money, but I didn't know if I could drop that much. But he was graciously, I can't even talk right now because till this day I'm still shocked that he would give me this Pop right here, Hollow Ichigo. and it is signed, as you guys can see. Shout out to my bro. And I do apologize, I'm just out of breath. I don't know why. Maybe I'm just tired from uploading videos, recording, driving, you know, all that stuff all week since I was on vacation. But anyways, shout out to my bro. And I forgot what year, but he had surprised me on one of my birthdays and gifted me my favorite character from Dragon Ball, Vegeta. It's signed by Chris Sabat. Really appreciate both of you guys. And my phone is not acting up, is acting up, I should say. But here's two more Ichigo. There you go, Ishida or Oreo. And here's Rukia. And in the detail, and it is getting hot here because I have the ring light on. All right. I never thought I would be hunting for a Barbie, but it's from, what do you call this? It's one of my favorite singers, Aaliyah, rest in paradise, and Gem. I watched a couple episodes of Gem when I was younger. Moving along. One of my favorite figs that I picked up this year is the hot toy of Bane from Dark Knight Rises. And I got him on the stand right there. Here's a 3-0 of Snake Eyes that I had ordered from Big Bad Toy Store. And it was on sale. I forgot how much. Right here. This is a 3-0 of Gojo. Got him displayed like this. And here's Revan, one of my favorite characters from Star Wars. And here's my two Marvel hot toy. There's the Miles. Into the Spider-Verse. And here's Black Panther from Civil War. Rest in paradise, Chadwick Boseman. And alright, moving along. Alright. Here are some boxes. Don't mind all that cord. This is a nasty sight. I don't keep all the boxes. I just keep the high-end ones, like SH Figuarts 3-0. Those two on the right are. You know what? Let me bring you guys closer. Are from Classified series. My bad. This one is from Serpentor, and this one's, what's his face? Dr. Mindbender. And here are the SH Figuarts boxes that I have. And I do have the Monkey King from Four Horsemen. And right here are my Classified series. Cobra. And there's Crystal Ball, Blaze, Classified series that I did pick up. Right here are the rest of my Cobras. And that Cobra Throne, shout out to my boy Chris, who had made that for me. He was really nice enough to make it. I hope we do get an updated Baroness with double jointed elbows. And my favorite when it comes to Cobra, it's gonna be Serpentor. But here's my Cobra display. And right here are my X-Men villains. I don't have all of them in a dynamic pose because if I do, it's gonna take up a lot of space. But I'm pretty content with how I got them posed. And oh yeah, on top of the Dissolve is the Ross exclusive mask of Black Panther. And on the very top shelf are gonna be consoles. There's a GameCube. It's my sister's Wii. I just got it split. There's a Dreamcast. There's a NES. Oh, my bad. Super Nintendo. And another Ross exclusive Mjolnir, along with Rey's lightsaber. And there's an empty box right there. Don't know why I bought it. And this was my very first live event that I went to. It was Monday Night Raw at the Verizon Center from 2014. I even got the napkin. And right here is where I have my wrestling figs displayed. It's a mixture of AEW and WWE. Right here is the Bullet Club, missing a few members. And this group or faction are wrestlers that either collects figs, plays video games, or cards such as baseball, football, basketball, etc. On the Ultimate Edition ring, there's the Bloodline. I am looking for the Chase variant of what's her name? Nia Jax. Just came out, but I know she's gonna be the first one to be bought. Here's Batista. There's I don't know why I'm losing my train of thought. Well, not losing my train of thought, but I'm forgetting the names today. Normally I do remember. Johnny Gargano's wife. And the ring light is horrible. There's the Ultimate Edition of Bianca. There's Rhea Ripley that came with the ring. Shotzi. Jade. The basic of Joaquin Phoenix. And the Ultimate Edition of Alexa Bliss. And I am looking for Kaden Carter because I'm trying to collect all the Filipinos that are wrestlers. And there's the Clique right there. There's X-Pac, Shawn Michaels, Triple H, Kevin Nash, and Scott Hall. And before I show you guys the rest, here's a anime section that I had no place to display them, so just thought I'd put it here. And on the other side of the table are gonna be different wrestlers from different era. There's the Godfather, Stone Cold, and Randy Orton, Jerry the King, Eric Bischoff, and wrestlers who had passed away, rest in paradise: Hogan, The Fiend Bray Wyatt, Eddie, Brian Pillman. There's Dolph Ziggler. There's Swerve Strickland, one of my favorite wrestlers, R-Truth. And here are the wrestlers that Paul Heyman managed: Braun Breaker, Brock, Roman, Seth, and there's Paul Heyman right there. And oh yeah, I forgot to show you the other consoles. There's a Xbox 360, the first Xbox, PS4. Here's the PS1, PS2, PS3. And here are more boxes. These are the Hot Toys box. There you go. And here is where I got my Joe's displayed. And on the second shelf, there's more. And there's some on the Fortnite boat there. And here are my Ghibli X-Men. And there's Professor X. There's X-Men Blue and X-Men Gold. And right here on the top shelf are gonna be some pops. And shout out to my bro Damon. Because of him, I got into Mythic Legions. Well, he told me about it years ago. I just never got into it, but this year I did. And as you can see, I am running out of space. That's why I took a break from collecting Mythic Legions. And here's my second favorite line to collect. Shout out to my bro Ty. He had found me Sagat. Shout out to Marsha and JB. Because of them, I'm able to have Blanca in my collection, and I've never seen those two at any of my targets. I can't wait for the rest of the characters to come out. And this shelf is gonna be the Legends. The rest of the Legends I do have. There's Punisher with a wire trench coat that I had ordered from Amazon. There's the bike that came with another Punisher, Rest in Paradise Stanley. And here's the Maximum series of Spidey. Just random Legends that I have on display. And right here is gonna be my Legends that are video games. And that Venom is one of my favorite picks that I had picked up this year. And right here, I do take most of my fakes out of the box or packaging, but decided to keep some of them on card only because I have no space. But who knows, I might leave them on card. And shout out to my cousin. He had gifted me Adam Warlock this year and that Silver Surfer 1 year. And here's the only diecast I do got on the wall. It's from the Greenlight series of John Wick. Here's some tech deck. He did come out with some from the Philippines right there and right there. And I believe they're inspired by Willie Santos. And there's one with my name. And 3 amiibos hanging right there. And these Crocs are from JJK of Gojo. I haven't worn it yet, and the only reason why is because hopefully one day he comes back to the DMV area, and I'm gonna have him autograph it. And when it comes to sneakers, this is my grail, the Redskins Air Max 95. And right here on this I don't know what you call it, is where I have all my sneakers. I used to have a lot more, but I had donated some to the Philippines. All right, almost done. Oh yeah, right here. All right, let me just sit down. These are the only Black Series I do have. I really enjoyed the Skeleton Crew. That's why I picked up all 4 from Walmart. I know that you can find them at Ross, but my Ross is just horrible. And lately, I got more into Legos and TVC. And we'll take a look at that later. On the top shelf of my Lego is one of my favorite shows, Big Bang Theory. Here's a tumbler from Dark Knight. There's Joker and Two-Face. And here is the house from Up. And there's some Lego figs that are from Blind Bags. And right here is from the Netflix series One Piece. And the anime characters I do got, I picked it all from a convention. Don't know where it's from. And on the bottom is gonna be the rest of my Legos. Here's the Animal Crossing set that I picked up on clearance from Target for 24 bucks. And there's the Skyline and Honda S2000 from Fast and the Furious. And this is the latest one that I picked up. It's from the Speed Champions line, AMG. And I can't wait to put this together. I just have to have space. All right, the shelf right here. And I do got some books, as you guys can see. And I do need to read all of them. The only one that I read was Empire of Silence. There's some more books right there. And you guys could pause it if you want to. There's a few more. And these are my movies. Blood In, Blood Out, top 3. There's some Bleach anime. Dark Knight is my favorite DC, and is my favorite out of the sequel. John Wick, one of my favorite franchises. Not one of my, probably my favorite franchise when it comes to movies. Menace is definitely in my top 3. And these are my Steelbooks. Well, except for this one. This is the only 4K that I do own. And let me try to get these. I'm not gonna show you guys one by one. I'm just gonna show you the side. I got John Wick 1 through 4 in Steelbook. There's an extra one. There's the Jim Lee Justice League Steelbook. And Scarface, top 3, one of my favorite ones. And I do have Spider-Man. Which one is that? Can't really tell. My bad, y'all. Sealed. There's a shot glass from my coworker Keisha when she went to Antigua on vacation. I got 2 candles. And here are my games. I do have. There's a few Japanese. Here are my Switch games. Here's a Bleach for the DS in Japanese. Pokemon Red for Game Boy. Few NES games. Pro Wrestling. Turtles. And my favorite NES game, Super Mario 3, which was played in the movie The Wizard. And the rest are gonna be PS5 games. And The Last of Us is my favorite game, hands down, of all time. And I know people have mixed feelings about part 2, but I really enjoyed it, even though I know what happens. There's 2 Bleach Japanese games for the PS2. There you go. And I'm just trying to be careful because I feel like if I shake the whole bookshelf, the TBC figs are gonna fall. Hold on, I'll show you guys in a bit. Here's the on-card Mando Unpunched that came with the N1 Starfighter. And here's the X-Men chat. Only 2 3 3/4 Joes of Storm Shadow and Snake Eyes. And here's what I have for TBC. And here's the N1 with Mando and Grogu chilling. And this wall is gonna be some art that I do have on display. I'll start here first. From Katsukan, I picked this up. It's the art of Chainsaw Man. This one, I forgot the name of the convention, but if you move side to side, there's art of Gojo and Sukuna. Here's art done by my bro Brandon. He's out in Cali now. Ichigo and Goku. And during this time, I just finished watching Dragon Ball Super, and you probably hear my niece screaming, but I do apologize. But I really got hyped when Goku turned into Ultra Instinct. And shout out to my sister, she had gifted me this toy hunter frame picture, portrait, whatever, on Christmas. There's me when I was younger. I'm not sure if you guys could tell or see. I got Prince Adam, and I forgot the name of the vehicle. Right here, I got it from my cousin. It's a picture of Bird, Barkley, Jordan, Magic, and Ewing when they're kids. And here are my lanyards from different conventions. This one is signed by the voice actor of Itachi from Otakon. And this one's from Katsukan. There's another one from Katsukan. It's actually from this year. And this one's from Awesome Con. Here's a necklace of the mask of Ichigo and a pin of Ichigo as well. And don't mind the markings on the wall or the holes. I used to have a lot of figs on display right here. Shout out to my bro Eric. He had got me this Bleach print. It's inspired by I forgot which comic it is. Not New Mutants. Is it New Mutants? I forgot. But it's one of my favorite art that I do got. And shout out to Bibby the Pop Hunter. I had gave him a fig, I forgot which one, and he had drew me Deadpool with the Brett 11s on. Shout out to my bro Gavin, aka Black Knight. He had gave me this art with Joe's. Really dope. And from Cam the Collector, he had drew me Goku. And so dope. 816 used to be the name of my YouTube channel, and I forgot when I decided to just name my channel my first and last name. Come on, focus. All right, right here, I got back into bots, and I'm just missing Scavenger to complete Devastator, and one of my recent pickups is the reissue of Grimlock. There's a PS5, and this is where I mostly watch TV or any streaming services, and I got my favorite show, one of my favorite shows on, Big Bang Theory. And yeah, I think I covered everything, surprisingly. And I'm really exhausted from uploading videos, recording, especially driving. And if I forgot to give you a shout out, I do apologize, because I try to cover everything that I have on display. I just hope you guys appreciate the videos that I put out while I was on vacation. And this is video number 10. I did challenge myself to see if I could do 10 videos in a row. And basically, if I could do it, you could do it. Hope you guys enjoyed today's video. Thank you for the love and support as always. But more importantly, love you guys. Alright, peace. Oh yeah, in this clip, you'll see my card collection. Alright, I'll start first with this binder right here. And I'm not gonna go through all of them. And you guys can't see all the cards, but I'll do my best. Is it better like that? I should have prepared for this much better. Maybe this is the best thing right here, but front of the binder is SGA. There's Edwards. All right. There's LeBron. There's Luka. Ja. There's random cards. Random players, I should say, from Prism. Here's my Bleach cards from the TCG game by Union Arena. Here are more. And hold on, I'm trying to find. And there you go. JJK. Also by Union Reno. Don't have that much TCG. I used to. And moving along to the next binder. This is gonna be, this one's really heavy. Top loader binder right here. And the reason why it's heavy is because it's a top loader. Yeah, you can't see the whole thing. Well, I guess this is the best I could do. Sorry about the glare. Jordan, to me, he is my GOAT. And I could respect people's opinion on who their GOAT is. And here's my second favorite player, Kobe. And these are different players. They're rookie cards right here. There's AI. There's Edwards rookie card. Here's a few of Wemby. And that'll be it for the top loader binder. Hold on, I'm gonna set that aside for the meantime and rest for a couple seconds. I am really exhausted, not just from today, but just uploading and recording videos during my whole vacation. And right here is the suitcase that came with the Jordan 17s, and I do have top loaders and golly, and untouched case in here. Let me see if I could just put this binder. I'll just leave it right here and show you guys some of the cards in the suitcase. I'm not gonna show you all of them because there is a lot. I'll just go row by row. I'll just grab a stack. All right. Here's, all right, Caitlin Clark's Prism rookie. Here's the photo variant, and the base, they're cracked ice. Here's Jaden Daniels rookie insert from Allen & Gitzer. Refractor. There's two base rookie cards from Prism. JD5. Let me bring you guys closer or show you guys a lot better. From Mosaic. And I'm not sure what we're doing, but they need to pay Terry what he's worth, because he is a really dope receiver. That's a different story for another day. Here's one of Jordan's first insert from 92 or 93, I believe is the year. Top Stadium Beam Team. I had ordered this from eBay. Let's see what else I can show you guys. Here's one. Kobe's 96, 97 Topps rookie. I would love to have the Topps Chrome one. What else can I show you? And I guess I'll be moving to the next row. Alright, I'll just grab the stack. Here's LeBron from Prism. believe it's 24-25. I can't remember. Here's the red cracked ice. Red cracked ice of Luka, Giannis, Kareem. This one's numbered out of 25. Here's last season's Rookie of the Year, Stephon Castle, to pull 2, rookie insert. He's a beast. Zealous, base and refractor. Pink crack ice. And Bronny rookies. Refractor, red cracked ice, and rookie insert. What else can I show you guys? Alright, I'll show you guys these. Alright, I'll just take a few. I pulled these 2 Juju rookie cards from Blaster, and this one's numbered to 299, and this one isn't. I forgot the name of the subset. I know one is a lava refractor. Here's our refractor base. Here's the base card. Here's our Bowman U rookie. Coco Gauff's rookie right here. My very first Charizard that I pulled from Shining Fates, that I got from I believe it was a 5-pack tin, if I can remember, from Target. What else can I show you guys? My only Lionel Messi card, number 2/299. Really dope. And I'll just grab a stack from the next row. Here's some Jaden Daniels rookie. Most of these are going to be insert. Here's the base from Absolute. Here's the rest from this row. Base of rookie from Rookies and Stars, from Score, Prestige, silver of Bo Nix, and the regular base from Absolute. Rookies and Stars. Is this numbered? Well, that's not. It's just the green parallel. Here's the base and 2 Prism inserts. Alright, one more row, then I'll be done. And the rest are gonna be WNBA players, and I'll grab a few more. Alright, this row. Here's Cooper Flag, his rookie card from Bowman U Chrome. There's Dylan Harper, his rookie inserts. Here's a rookie of Kiki, Area Finn. Is it numbered? Nah, it's not. And here's base of Juju and the black refractor. I think that's what you call it. And not numbered. Here's her McDonald's from Topps Chrome. Here's a Caitlin Clark base, the Groovy insert, and it's numbered, I believe, to 199. Here's a cracked ice of Angel Reese, just the base, pulled 3. Here's the forgot the name of the subset. The photo shoot variant, but it's not numbered. Here's the base, another base. Cameron Brink base, and she is the god sister of Steph. Other base. Here's a Cracked Ice, the photo shoot variant, and the photo shoot variant. Cracked Ice. And I have 4 graded cards that I'll show you guys. The first one is Juju's rookie card from Bowman University from 2022, and it's a PSA 10. It's the only PSA 10 that I do have in my collection. Next, I believe this one's from the set of 151, I believe. I can't remember. From 2023 is the full art graded PSA 9. Here's Otani's rookie from Optic from 2018, PSA 9. And here's the base set Charizard from CGC, graded 7.5, along with the rest of the grading from different categories. But from time to time, I always look at this base set Charizard to see if anything's wrong, but to me, I don't see nothing wrong with it. If it was up to me, it would have been the 10. Can't complain, because if you try to order a base set Charizard, that thing is really expensive. But that's it for my cards, and probably in another video I'll do an overview shot of my card collection, so you guys could see it much better. But let me take my phone out the tripod. All right. Whew. I am really tired, not just from today, but from me recording, driving from place to place for a video. I hope you guys appreciate these past 10 videos while I was on vacation, and it is a lot of driving as well. There's the ring light reflecting. Hope you guys enjoyed today's video. Thank you for the love and support as always. But more importantly, love you guys. I think I already said it when I was doing at the end of the room tour, but All right, peace.